Why does everyone want to start a diet, a workout regime, I'm going to quit smoking? Why is that always on a Monday? What is it about the Monday? Is Monday special?
No, it's not special. Monday, it's considered the first day of the week for many people, and that's coming from the mind of a 9 to 5er. 9 to 5 meaning, 9 to 5 working day.
Punching clocks and shit.
That's right. So that's already the start of the week. So by default, it's going to the start of the week.
Right.
Also, it depends when they say it. It could be on a Friday, and they say, no, I'm going to start on Monday. In that case, they're probably giving themselves a bit of a leeway.
Right.
Because in the conversation, in the heat of the moment, no one really wants to commit. Because if they commit, they're on record.
That's
and
right.
if they're on record and they don't do what they say, then they're full of shit, and no one wants to be full of shit. So by saying that I'll start on Monday could also be that they're buying time. They're buying time to rethink that I made a mistake, or an excuse to come up with the next couple of days why I'm not starting on Monday. So there's a couple of reasons.
Sweet. So they're attached to, in their mind, it's got to make sense. The reason they choose the Monday, obviously, because they're 9 to 5ers. That's the structure. Okay, everyone works from Monday to Friday.
Exactly.
Saturday and Sunday will always be the weekend. It's never going to change.
That's it.
A lot of people use it as a cop-out, right?
They do.
So they use the Monday to buy themselves more time. Okay, so what I'm trying to get at here is, if you're one of those I'm going to start on Monday people. Now, it makes sense. I get it. I'm going to start on Monday. But also it doesn't make sense, because we're buying time for ourselves to delay. We're delaying a certain situation that we want, and we're saying Mondays. Now, if someone's listening and they're like, I always use that. Like, I'm going to start Monday. It's always starting Monday. That's why the gym's the busiest time of the fucking week. It's Monday. Chest and tries.
Yep.
Fucking chest and buys. The busiest day. Everyone's starting on fucking Monday. That Monday mentality, you can see from, if you're one of those people who think like that, you just got to ask yourself, why am I always saying Monday? Why is it always Monday? Do I need it? Am I just saying Monday for the other guy who's pulling me up to give him something so he can leave me alone? Like, am I saying, I'm going to start Monday because I'm lying to myself?
Possibly.
Why? What can they do to get around that? Like, I think it is they need to, like, if you're using Mondays is an excuse. If you catch yourself using a Monday and you feel fucked up about it, you're only fucked up because you don't know. Right?
Yes, you're second guessing yourself.
That's right. So don't be doing shit. Don't just jump right into something. Don't tell people what they want to hear.
Spot on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they're reacting. Okay? But not only that, let's say, for example, again, it was a Friday, finished work, okay? Friday night drinks, okay? We're out and about, or just at a mate's house on Friday night and you're just chilling out. Your mind is already on relax zone, relax mode, okay? That means that on Friday night, we're talking to your mates and you're like, I want to get fit. The reason why you use Monday is because you're not going to give up the weekend to commit to something that's relatively not easy, hard. It's a change.
And you're unprepared for.
That's right, exactly. It's not like you're saying, let's jump on a flight and go to Sydney. You're up for that every single time. You don't have to wait for fucking Monday. But for something that takes time, effort, and something that you're not really used to, we're always putting off for the Monday.
Correct.
So God forbid he wakes up on Saturday morning and says, mate, I'm starting on Saturday morning. But someone that really wants to change will start immediately. So that's another thing. If it happens on the weekend, they're not sacrificing your weekend.
Also, people who speak like that, they're not ready for it.
No, of course.
It's just like you
course.
said, it's reacting. They're not responding to the real
It's like
situation.
sweep it under the carpet and don't worry about it.
Yeah, you can't be at a pub or at a bar or whatever the fuck at a nightclub and like, mate, tomorrow I'm gonna fucking change my life.
No, there's no way.
That's not how that system works.
No chance. No
That's
chance.
right. Yeah,
So yeah, it's just basically it's another way of putting it off.
it's another way of putting it off. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's a red flag.
It's a red flag.
That's what I want to kind of get across. That kind of thinking. If you fall into that category, you ain't serious to begin with.
Yeah,
But it's not about sweet. You know if you're serious or not.
100%.
So there's a couple things. You telling somebody else you're going to start on Monday just to get them off your back or whatever.
That's one thing.
That means you ain't doing that. It also means that there's a little bit of shame there that you don't want to admit that you ain't doing that, and you just want to save face.
Yeah.
True. You're trying to get that.
100%.
You're trying to, you're trying to
100%.
tell that person like,
You're not
yeah,
saying
I'm
straight
going to
out
do
no.
it. You're not saying straight out no.
Now,
You're lying.
that's right. You're lying. Now, the thing is with the common folk is that it's Friday night. You're telling your mate, but even your mate's going to forget that he told you. Are you going to work out on Monday?
That's right.
Like these people that you're hanging around with, they're not keeping you accountable.
No.
Because if that was the case, you'd be keeping them accountable as well for other things.
Yeah.
And that's the way the system works.
Correct.
So, A, you don't have to commit. Because if you commit, you know you've already put your foot in the share. Okay? Because then they may keep you accountable.
That's right.
Okay? B is that if you do say, yeah, I'm going to start on Monday, and you're buying time like we said before, your mate ain't going to remember. And if it does remember, again, as we said, you've got 2 days up your sleeve to make an excuse on why you can't. And the excuse could be something like fucking really small that these people, again, would buy. Correct. And that excuse could be, no, my boss called me up, I had to get up at 6 in the morning, and I had a really early start, instead of starting at 7, and I went home earlier. That's it, just something stupid like that.
Something to throw you off course a little
That's
bit.
it, exactly. That someone else like, fuck, 5 in the morning.
Fuck. That would put me off too.
That's a big thing. Me too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Tick.
Yeah, tick. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So-
My mum wanted me to come and fucking move fucking furniture.
Yeah, that's right, exactly.
Correct.
Whatever it might be. And again, these people don't hold you accountable, and you always get away with it.
That's right.
And it's like, it was never said.
Yeah, correct. And then there's that small group of people who want to do something. They want to start on that Monday. But what I think happens for these people who are very like making a decision on a whim, all right, changing your life, yeah, the decision should be made on a whim, like, yeah, I'm over this and I want to do this now. Cool, no problem.
Yeah.
But what I say for those people who are like, some people are very extreme, they're very black and white. They're like, I'm fucking changing my life tomorrow, in the instant.
Correct.
They jump into these things, bang, like a fucking bat out of hell, not prepared. And I believe that a lot of these people see failure like really quickly.
It's destructive, 100%.
So they get into it with good intentions, but because they're not prepared, they don't know what the fuck, they haven't been guided in the right way. They
don't last.
They don't last, and they lose their momentum, and they feel that kind of crushes their soul a little bit.
Exactly.
That's the other people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
They're halfway there.
That's right, exactly. And the thing that they're missing, again, like you said, okay, hasn't been brewing for a long time. That's the problem. Because the person that has thought about it for a while and knows they need to change, they're not going to just flip the switch straight away and have one conversation, I'm starting tomorrow. I mean, they probably can, but it's very rare.
Yeah.
Okay? So they're not going to take the decision lightly. They're going to think about, how am I going to change? What does it look like? This and that. And might take a few conversations. And then eventually when they make the decision, majority of times they will stick to it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
spontaneous decisions. The person making spontaneous decisions doesn't play the long game.
That's right. Correct. They're doing, it's opposites of the same coin. The person who is lying to themselves and saying, I will start when they haven't even thought about it just to save face is lying. All right, he's not being honest.
Correct.
The person who just jumps into things is going about it the wrong way, obviously, because they want to feel a certain way. So they're going with
half-cocked, half-hearted.
Too much heart. They're thinking like, I feel this now, I've got to do this now.
That's it.
But it's not about you feel like it now, we've got to do it now. It's got to be, what about next week? You might not feel it. What are we going to do? Not do it?
Yeah, if you're going on feeling, you're finished.
So that's right. One person's going on feeling, one person's going on like logic, let's say. But they're both fucking shit.
That's right. Both situations end up in a shit situation. Both of them. They both tap out.
Correct. You know when you're ready for that change because it comes up often. It comes up, you know, more often as you go. It comes up like every week, every so often. You know what I mean?
Change is, in any situation, change is when the person is just sick and tired of the same thing. And then change, the new them, outweighs the old them. So the new version just needs to take the frame. Because the old one, it holds no weight anymore.
Yeah.
So in that situation, real change is, again, people that are sick and tired of being the same person. Now, that could be being overweight. I'm just sick and tired of being overweight. Hey, let's start gym. No problem. I want to fucking do it.
That's it.
There is no fucking Mondays.
That's right.
Now, can it happen on a Monday? Yes, it can, because they want to just start fresh.
Yeah, we're all
no
human.
problem, because exactly. They want to, I don't know, document it. They want to, have a starting point. Correct. No problem.
Yeah, easy to remember.
Exactly. I'm doing 3 sets, 3 days, whatever it might be. It just makes more sense.
That's right.
Okay, no problem. But that's like so fucking rare.
Yeah.
And that person's not even saying about Mondays. Not talking about Mondays.
No. It's like, I want to do this. I want to change.
That's it.
And also, obviously, that change can come from like shit. Shit doesn't always have to be like, I'm fucking, my job shit. I'm fucking about to commit suicide. I'm fucking drinking, 10 bottles of whiskey a day. It can also be everything just feels flat. Everything just feels the fucking same.
Yeah. They want some kind of change in their life. Some kind of improvement.
Yeah. I know this can be better.
That's it.
And that's the kind of mindset you got to have.
Yeah, change can happen at any time, and to anyone, and really to any degree. It might be a small change that you need. It doesn't have to be 10 years.
That's right.
It might be a small change that you needed, and then bang, you flick the switch in your mind, and that's it. That's your new normal. So it all depends, and it depends what you're talking about anyway. But working out, because it's physical, it takes effort. It's something that has to be considered over a long period of time.
That's right.
It's not day and night.
If you want to get serious and you start thinking about this Monday talk, get the fuck out of here. That's not the real. You're not really serious if you're talking like that.
Yeah. Don't
tell people what they want to hear, and don't just jump into things. Do the research, find the right people, get the help you need. Yeah. Because if you could have done it on your own, you would have.
Exactly. Yeah. Also, just wrap it up there, is that if you find yourself, again, like I said before, in a situation that it's becoming a habit of using these Mondays coming up, find yourself saying these things, you should see it as an indicator. Like when you're driving in the car and you're almost out of gas, and it comes and flashes, something's wrong.
It's a warning light.
Okay. You should have the same warning light as well. If you're using these words of Mondays and I'll start then, I'll start this, catch yourself and try to fix that.
That's right.
And know that you're not going on the right path.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, done.